Hi, this is Jeffrey Kim, attending Johns Hopkins University, taking a course called Software Development for Real-Time Embedded Systems. This is project number 6, titled Develop Quadcopter, downloading real-time video from Raspberry Pi via Wi-Fi. Our requirements is to use a USB webcam connected to the Raspberry Pi mounted on the quadcopter, have it fly, capture live video on the Raspberry Pi, stream from the Raspberry Pi via Wi-Fi to my host, and develop on my host. We were given an instructables link to help set up the webcam titled How to Make a Raspberry Pi Webcam Server and Stream Live Video. I'll attach the link below. It's a great guide, but it doesn't get you where you need to be. You need to adjust the parameters to get the quality of the video that you want. And on top of that, if you want those parameters to set in, you need to reboot your Raspberry Pi for those parameters to finalize. Or your video output is just going to stay the same. Here's my setup. I'm using of course my webcam, my Raspberry Pi 4, my mini pix, battery, and here's my drone. On the back side, we have a buck converter for my Raspberry Pi to get it powered. Everything's powered by the battery, the drone battery itself, using various splitters and adapters to connect everything. The mini pix itself uses a XT60 plug, which I needed to buy an adapter to a Dean's T plug, which everything else is using. On top of that, the buck converter, which you can see in the back right here, takes in the input of the battery to a USB port and powers onto my Raspberry Pi 4, which has to take in a 5-volt input. As you can see, I have broken legs. I landed it too hard when I was testing it, so I'm waiting for the components to come in so I can fly it. On top of that, the weight distribution was too much on one side, so I had to centralize the weight. And I've been using tape to kind of just see where it makes sense. I didn't want to lock anything down, so down the line, I'm gonna, of course, make this more appealing. But for now, this is what I have, and it works. So let's go ahead and move on to the video of it flying and live streaming.